space is limitless and endless, then don't you see, the opposite must be true too. Smallness never ends either, but continues being tinier and tinier, just as the enormity of the universe becomes more and more enormous.
Oh, we gon' do it, boy!
You're giving me the creeps. What happens to us when we die? The whole universe dies, just as the universe in which we ourselves live may someday be no more.
Rebel in disguise, you should keep your eyes on the prize. When you see me in the booth, neutralize that. They never gave me my flowers, I can still feel the power. I leveled up like I got the whole game hash. Rep the 313, reverse that like 313. And you be you, well I do me. It's all degrees, it's feeding to our destiny. The recipe like a good grandmama, lock it down. And style's profound, so put your lighters up. And if you ain't feeling me, I know I got that touch. Use words and such, put it in fifth like I'm in clutch. 7 Mile, Illinois, no cap if you pull my bluff. Used to work the late night shift. I was writing balls, having visions of being a superstar. Hoppers on, it never happened, but I'm steadily rapping. That's why I stick to the tracking, for sure.
Spicy.
A lot of people looking strange when I flow. Let's make it clear, I'm not from around here. I'm kinda lost, can you tell me where to go? But I'm not from around here, let's make it clear. Traveling out of space, hella high in the place. But I'm not from around here. Hanging out with different peers. We keep it Moplex. Yeah, we're not from around here. The Hellraiser, the style breaker, back you down 2-step with a hook. Kareem with the Lakers, I'm Kobe.
You're rocking with Mo Mac.
I'm moving on 10 toes, back to back. That's the Pistons at 89. The Great Laker, the Heartbreaker, the Mood Shaker. 9.5, the worst earthquaker. The Flash running, Top Gun. And remember on my keyboard desk in the stew, I had a Glock 9. Always down for mine, if you should be down for yours. Whipping these cats like they never did they chores. The metaphors, open avenues and corridors. It's more in store, that's why brother always set the bar. Moving like a
one of those.
Different galaxies. Space jet, go up and down, left, right, fatalities. Moving in a different space and I ain't seeing fallacies. Yeah, might as well put it in fifth though. A lot of people looking strange when I flow. Let's make it clear, I'm not from around here. I'm kinda lost, can you tell me where to go? But I'm not from around here, let's make it clear. Traveling out of space, hella high in the place. But I'm not from around here. Hanging out with different peers. We keep it Moplex, and we're not from around here.
I take a step to keep it moving in the right direction. You pop your neck to disrespecting, it's you I'll be checking. And I'm not talking fists, no, not even guns. I'ma hit you where it hurts, you best protect your funds. Not from around here, see it in the way we move. Your chick is watching cause you see just what she wanna do. But she's not in the schedule, my foot is to the pedal. We play this rap shit hard like it's heavy metal. They call me Mellow Yellow when I play it cool. But Joey Hustle is a very different type of dude. I'm about that Action Jackson, Moplex, we make it happen. A beat machine, a microphone, and we rapping. I never had a single doubt that this would actually happen. We mapped it out, followed the plan, and now you see we tapped in. See, we believe in we, so just believe in you. And you can take it to the stars with what you wanna do.
A lot of people looking strange when I flow. Let's make it clear, I'm not from around here. I'm kinda lost, can you tell me where to go? But I'm not from around here, let's make it clear. Traveling out of space, hella high in the place. But I'm not from around here. Hanging out with different peers. We keep it Moplex, and we're not from around here.
When it comes to aliens, there's some things I just can't tell you on air. There's footage and records of objects in the skies that we don't know exactly what they are.
It's rotating. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. Look at that thing, dude.
Wonder Woman got me hooked off her intellect. Curvy body with them dreads, yo, she get respect. I wanna know what she bout it, cause she play shy. I can tell if she wants me, it's all up in the eyes. When you rollin' with a G, keep a steady pace. Taking the time to understand your every way. Sexual attention always happen after every day. Why it gotta be this way? It's all love, it's all fair, and I got more in store. So baby, what we really waiting for? Tell me what do. Yeah, come on. Niggas in the plastic bag all in my Jeep. Moisture hits from the fingertips as I cop another fill while I'm kissing on her lips. Like that. I know she really wanted, trying to make decisions. Do you wanna have a really better living? Can a brother really get up on that kid? Can a brother give you what you missing? Can I give you that kind of attention? Yeah, you know you want it. You know what time it is, yo. What time is it? Emotional. Are you down to share? Down to share your love's real. Yeah. I'm a place smooth, keep it chill. Just let you know your love's real. Hands up, y'all. Come on. Let me know your love's real. I'm a place smooth. Play it smooth. Keep it chill. Your love's real. It's the feel ride. Yeah. Yeah. You just ride out like that, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's a feel ride. It's just a feel. It's a vibe. You know how we do this. Yeah. It's a feel ride. Wonder Woman got me hooked off her intellect. Curvy body with them dreads, yo, she get respect.
Too many looking for the next best thing to take them away. You know, cut the edge off so they can deal with the day. And when there's a demand, supply will be there. When there's money to be made, it's fuck your welfare. We got chemists in the labs, chemists in the streets, chemists in your schools that cook up to eat. Legal or illegal, boy, it all goes down. Many varieties of this chemical compound. Chems that get high, chems that get fat, chems that get your muscle tone cut to the max. Chems that turn your cells to cancer, in fact. Chems can't even help you come back from that. Chems to make your food grow twice the size. Chems that'll keep you in between her thighs. Chems that are designed just to end lives. And chems we all debate, and you know why. Was a talented guy, could sing anything. The ladies all loved him, he was doing his thing. But singing didn't turn out the way that he hoped. Couldn't deal with life, so he turned to dope. Lost everything he loved, cause he was always high. Job, wife, kids, then eventually his pride. Started smoking crack rock to take away the pain. For that little bitty rock, he would do anything. But even that wasn't enough to tame the fiend. Soon he graduated to methamphetamines. Sad to see the Chems take a hold like that. Teeth gone, nails gone, skin dried and cracked. I ain't even know it was him. He looked like death, once a king, now reduced to this. A son, a husband, a dad, a man, a slave to the Chems, now he's dust in the wind.
Every time I see you, girl, you make me wanna level up. Take all of my attributes and place them on my character. Double on endurance, triple time with my stamina. Cause when it comes to you, I'm going back to service you. Beating out competitors, cause they ain't really saying much. Girl, you make my sugar hot, so I'ma call you Candy Crush. Never play with words, I be strictly about the verbs. And I'm all about that action, going off like Angry Birds. Tweet, tweet, while I'm on the beat. Twitter with my peeps, switch a sweet, full of super freak. Knock you off your feet, on the go-go, but we still blow though. Smoking on Dodo, got a sack of Gorilla Glue. Call me Mojo Jojo, girl, I used to have 100 rings and go by Supersonic. Used to spitting out the fire from the flower of the chronic. In the hood, I go banana, so they call me Donkey Kong. Cause you make me wanna level up to Super Saiyan in my zone.
So, if you wanna you's the boss. Gotta level up, babe. So when you scream my name, you don't have no shame. Yeah.
Shawty got me on another level, dealing with her metrics. I be plugging in her pieces, making moves like Tetris. I'm the Alpha and Omega, running games like Sega. Have you back, flipping up the wall, screaming like Vega. Sonic boom when I'm in the room, call me Colonel Gal. Thou seen with the reach, see that ass from my mouth. Put my arm on her when we dance, say her name Yolanda. And on that ass like my name was E Honda. Girl, I wanna finish you like we in Mortal Kombat. Drop a couple bumps and leave you sticking like Cyrax. I'm your Power Ranger, you the pink and I'm the green. And together we a team. Metamorphing on the scene, so you make me wanna level up into another plane. About to kill a bunch of extra men, about to beat the game. On this beat I go insane, at the boss stage tearing up another high score, cause you help me level up.
If you wanna play this game, you gotta level up, babe. Tell me what's my name, Tony Dance. Tell me who's the boss. Gotta level up, babe. So when you scream my name, you don't have no shame. It's how we level up.
And if you play the game, down for a loss now. Tell me who's the boss. Going up levels, you thinking that you soft now, babe. Who's the boss? And when we do this right, you know what you win for. So play the game. So play the game. And baby, tell me what's my name. Tell me who's the boss.
Yes, yes, yes. We are in the building. It is your man, Mo Mackey, a.k.a. Joey Hustle, a.k.a. Duck 13, a.k.a. the last Greyhound to Oklahoma.
It's your homie, Oplex, a.k.a. Copper Eyes, a.k.a. the Itinerary Man, a.k.a. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, before we even tell you what season it is, because I know everyone's hot. Dre Star, you hot over there? Is it hot?
It's hot. It's humid. It's all that. Global warming.
Dre Star in the building, man.
Yeah.
Family. Round of applause for family. Let's just get that out the way. Family. Dre Star, let them know what time it is now.
Yes, you got Dre Star here, aka the Guitar God, aka Daddy-O. It's good to be with you, gentlemen. You know, last week I was supposed to be here, and sorry I missed the 1 year anniversary. I know it was totally hype, but we had a storm come in at the last minute. Trees got falling all down on every damn thing and locking out power. So, you know, with technology these days, without Wi-Fi and electricity, you can't do shit. So had to miss it. But I'm here now. And how was you guys' weekend? You know, how's your week going so far, Mackie?
Oh, hold on. We having some technical difficulties. They're saying they're not getting any sound. I might have to drop out.
Come back in.
Oh, they're saying it's up now. Oh, that's strange.
Okay.
Huh. Let me make sure though. Let me check. Yeah, we're good.
We're good.
Yeah, I don't know. That was weird.
We're gonna
anyway,
down back.
Hold on. Let me ask. So y'all didn't catch the intro? Because if y'all didn't catch the intro, I'm running that shit back.
We got yeah.
I'm running that shit. I'm running it back right now.
Right now.
Now y'all gonna see this goddamn intro. I just spent
Let's
too
do
much
it.
time making this intro. Y'all gonna see this intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to season 2, episode 53. Run that intro back. Let's get it.
Yeah. All right. Now we can start the show.
So we were maybe they heard about the part that why I wasn't at the 1-year anniversary, but it's no biggie. Just Mother
Now
Nature
break it
doing
down.
her
Break it
thing.
down briefly, Dre. Break it
Let
down,
them know what
man.
happened on that
Mother
1-year
Nature was doing
anniversary.
her thing. She came through and she was not happy, and she started trees, kicking ass, and I'm really glad there's these things called houses where you can, shelter yourself, because it was really ugly out there. Knocked us off the grid for about 24 hours, but then I did some old man stuff and got busted up. So, but I'm here now.
The round of applause for determination. That's the first one. Let's go.
There we go.
Let's start.
So what's going on with you, Mackie?
Oh man, shoot, it's been busy, bro. Been trying to get the sound right, because as you know, not only did you have trouble with the weather and getting, torrential downpours or whatnot, we had all kinds of audio difficulties, kind of like what you saw in the beginning of this show. but I think we got all that handled now. I think we're past all that, so we're good, man. So it's been busy, man. You know what I'm saying? Working on music, working on my album, working on other people's albums, because I'm still mixing and mastering for other folks as well. Other than that, putting out new episodes for Studio Time. If y'all didn't catch the new episode of Studio Time, it is out now. Should have been out Monday.
Vocal chain.
Yeah, vocal chain. Yes, sir. Going over the vocal chain process. So if y'all are interested in engineering, audio engineering in any way, check that out, man. That episode is out now.
That's what's up.
What you got, Plex?
Hey, man, just been getting ready for season 2, episode 53, Moplex Volume 1. Round of applause for determination. There's a lot going on.
Yes, sir.
I'm thankful for having brothers in my corner like Dre Star, like Mackie. When it's just busy and we have our own lives and we're just doing our thing. Round of applause for the chat. Jay Lawson in the building.
Jay Lawson, Egyptian Gypsy in the building. What's up, girl?
Gypsy in the building. Bravo. This is season 2. We were looking at, did we want to reset, season 2, episode 1, and we said that we'll just do season 2, episode 53. So we got a new intro, we got new sound bites that you guys will gradually hear as you continue to follow the Set the Bar Mixshow. Dre Star, we're here. I know you peeped episode 50. Talk to me about episode 52, man.
Well, you guys did your thing, I think it was very monumental in that you got a chance to really look at the maturation of the Set the Bar Mix Show. And personally, knowing you guys, you are always looking to, you know, better yourselves, better the show, better everything. Uh, and so it's fun to see, you know, the maturation of you all as podcasters, you all as, you know, trendsetters, bar, you know, setters, but also to see where the show is going. Like even with the intro now, you know, the graphics and the music, everything is really coming along. And I think that the audience, especially all around the world, where we're heading all the different places, have nothing but good things to look forward to as the next year comes up. You know what's going on, and the fact that, like you say, this is a place for indie artists to come and be themselves. You know,
say that.
It's also good to see that you all are here and being yourselves, because we definitely need to know who you are and why we are tuning in to see you every week, you know. So that's what I got from it. You know, what about yourself?
I mean, it's man, round of applause for Dre Star. Period. Dre Star, let them know where they can get at us, and then let's get into the drops.
All right. Well, as we know, our regular people, and for those who are just tuning in now and all around the world, send us your best stuff, your heat. And trust me, Mo Mackey has no problems in going, that ain't it. You know, so send your heat, send your best stuff to setthebar11@gmail.com. If you think you got what it takes, show it, be about it, you know. Noplex, let's why don't you give them about the channel and
absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So if you want to get at us, you already know what time it is. This is the place where urban indie artists can be themselves. If you just want to ping us, you just want to holler at us, holler at Dre Star at Jones Andre 60 on IG at Mo Mac.
We got, I'm sorry to interrupt. We got a new we got an update on that one. So it's Jones Andre 40.
Ah, there we go. Round of applause for corrections. I like that. Oh, yeah. If you want to holler at Dre Star Jones Andre 40 at Mo Mackey Music and at Oplex Music on IG, Mo Mackey already told you that YouTube, that's where we go live 7 p.m. Central every Wednesday, right around this time. So you want to follow us on the Mo Mackey Music YouTube channel. If you want to catch us live, and make sure you hit the notification and subscribe button. And shouts out, standing ovation to our Patreon members. Let's just do that. Shouts out to the chat, Enigma. I see you, man. And thank you for supporting the movement, man. Yeah, Enigma Sep in the building. Mackie, before we get into the Patreon, let's get into the drops. Let's dive into Enigma. You know what I mean? Enigma, I hope you're not mad about the fact that I said that Jay-Z was better than Biggie. It's just a part of being in the Set the Bar Mixshow Facebook group. Join that if you haven't. That's a public group, and we keep it, you know, fair and balanced. Enigma, call me up if you really were in your feelings about that. Mackie, let's get into the drops.
Yo, this is Enigma September of the Enigma Sep Hour podcast. And I'm here to let y'all know, y'all need to check out my boy Mo Mackey, my man Oplex, with the Set the Bar Mixshow coming to you every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Yo, they're going to get you with not only the illest music, but also ill guests, and you got to watch out for the 5 deadly questions. It's crazy. It's just crazy. So make sure to check out my man Mo Mackey Oplex with the Set the Bar Mixshow. This is my official endorsement, your boy Enigma September. You got time, baby.
What I thought was love was envy.
Nobody knows what I go through. Nobody knows what I go through. Wish you could put yourself inside my shoes.
Came from the bottom, please excuse me as I climb. I've been out here on my grind, so please respect my mind. I ain't ever begged for shit, no, I'm taking care of mine. All in due time, everything will be fine. If I love you, then I got you.
It's McGee. 3 years ago, my buddy Cornelius and I started recording these conversations about gambling that we were having while we were smoking some very good cigars. That was the birth of the Bet Your Ash podcast. Since then, we've launched 2 additional shows, the Nebraska Hour with Timmy Nebraska and BYA Bushwood, which is all about gambling on golf. So now we're a podcasting network. It's BYAPN, be yappin'. We are available on Spotify and betyourash.com.
DJ Bush.
Tune Productions.
Hey, yeah, it's about that time. You locked in with your man DJ Bush, host of the 60-second showcase, each and every Thursday on Facebook.com/DJ Bush ENT or on YouTube DJ Bush ENT. I appreciate the homies Mo Mackey and Oplex for this opportunity. Let me take up a little piece of their time. Y'all set the bar and y'all set that thing real high. I appreciate y'all. Let's get it.
Yes. Did you talk about tell them about your music and the official site where it's supposed to be now, and let's make sure that they know about the Patreon and the merchandise and all of that.
Absolutely, great points, Dre. So the Patreon, there's 2 places, 2 different stores where you can get Moplex Volume 1. Round of applause that is not available for streaming, not quite yet.
And there's a good reason for that.
It's a good reason. Actually, it's 3 stores. So it's available on the Patreon if you subscribe to the Bar Setters. That's patreon.com/Set the Bar Mixshow. It's available there if you subscribe for the month of August. Exclusively for the month of August, you will get Moplex Volume 1. You also will get Moplex Uncut Episode 2. Round of applause for that. That was a fun one, Matthew.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. All right. Then you get 2 playlists on the Patreon. Now, Moplex Volume 1, you also can get on MoMackeyMusic.com, and you can also get that on OplexMusic.com. Pick your poison. It's all coming in to the same house. And, this is how we keep the lights on, ladies and gentlemen. Just our way of saying we set the bar. We are busy. And so you're not really paying us. Mackie, I look at my ledger and I know what time it is. This keeps the lights on. Operational costs, if you will, and we need people that are in the chat, people like a Phoenix. Round of applause for a Phoenix, man. I see you, man.
What's up, brother?
Yeah. And so it's there now, Mackie. Let's pull up the site, kind of let them know, what it looks like. OplexMusic.com does have all the merch. So if you want to get a Set the Bar Mix Show mug or t-shirt, then it's on OplexMusic.com. But Mackie, kind of let's show them what we got going on here real quick on both sites. What we got popping.
All right. So if you go to OplexMusic.com, all you need to go is hit let me get this out the way. I didn't mean to go to discography. My bad, I'm clicking the wrong buttons here. Merch and music, boom. Then it's going to take you straight here to the products. Let's go to Set the Bar Mix Show merch, and you got all the t-shirts here. You know what I'm saying? You can get your you gonna do it player shirt, peace, love, and music on top. Good old I got 5 on it. Cool saturation. Cool saturation?
Cool saturation?
Set the Bar Mixshow shirts, one of those. You know what I'm saying? All different kinds. And then we got my favorite, which is the good old throttle bottle.
Throttle.
You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all get that good old throttle bottle. So yeah, also
more than water in it too.
Way more than water. Then you got Emotionology in here where you can get the albums, MoPlex Volume 1, as we stated. You know, all the good stuff.
Yep,
right here
it's all
on
in there.
moplexmusic.com.
Good stuff. Good stuff. You know, it's really important. Can't stress this enough. It's really important to support your favorite artists, your local artists, and especially brothers like this. They're doing this for your benefit, but they're also doing this because this is in their heart. They love it. This is their life. This is who they are. And, you know, showing some appreciation is not a stretch to go and pick up a t-shirt or two and a coffee mug, and also tell others, because word of mouth is always the best way of networking and advertising.
Yeah, facts.
So please be sure on a weekly basis to direct people to Set the Bar Mixshow and to the Patreon. We'd appreciate it. Anything else we got with that?
I think we're good. I do want to give a big shout out to DJ Bush, King Rap, and Enigma Sep for popping some merch. A round of applause for standing ovation for that.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate that, fellas. Speaking of Enigma September, speaking of Enigma,
yeah, let's talk about. He's been getting pretty happy about his camera as of late, and he's really good at what he does. What we got, Mackie?
Yeah, man. Remember we was talking. I don't know if it was 52 or 51. I don't remember what episode it was, but we were talking about the belly picture that he took. And if y'all don't know, Enigma September is a hell of a cameraman, a hell of a videographer, man. And we just wanted to share this picture right here because he did this one.
That's so dope.
Yeah, man.
Golly.
You know what I'm saying? Taking the belly movie picture and you know, making use of it.
He may not want to give out the secret sauce on how he did that in Photoshop or whatever you use, but standing ovation, that's a hell of a shot there.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope as hell.
Shouts out to Enigma Sep. Period. And make sure you check out the Enigma Sep Hour. I guess it's time for.
Yeah, I guess it's time for the start bringing up cobras and pythons, and you know what time it is.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Snake Stick.
I had 5 pupils.
So this is one of the favorite parts of the show for everybody, and hopefully I can live up to that expectation again for you all by throwing the cobras and the pythons and the boas and everything at these gentlemen right here. We're gonna get started.
Let's get it.
Let's go with Mo Mackey right now.
Oh shit.
All right, so in the Grammy history, I think it started in 1996 when rap became a category for the Grammys. And so you have had about 27 years of best rap album. And I would say that all of the people that have, well, most of the people that have won for best album have contributed in a major way, not only as paving the way for other rap artists in the genre to participate in the Grammys, but also in you know, just the worldwide recognition as the music in totality, you know, as its own genre. Out of the people that have won the rappers, out of the 27, Jay-Z, Kanye West, and Eminem have won the most. Jay-Z being 22, Kanye being 21, and Eminem being 15 Grammys that he's won. In your opinion, which one has had the most impact on the culture of hip hop and within the Grammys?
Jay-Z all day.
Wow.
Love Kanye West, love Eminem, but as far as consistency and longevity, neither one of them got shit on Jay-Z, and they'll probably even tell you that. You know what I mean? Right. So yeah, Jay-Z.
Quick answer and a good answer. As you look at it, if you go to Grammy.com or you can even Wikipedia, you'll see that the years that he didn't win, that there were maybe 1 or 2 years in between, but he was even runner up, or he was a nominee in categories. This man released so many albums, so many CDs, you know, prolific. You know, so great answer. The all-time heavyweight champion, though, Stevie Wonder with 25.
Oh,
get him, Stevie!
Round of applause for Stevie and Detroit.
Yes, sir.
It's okay if you can't see Stevie. You're still making babies. He can see enough.
Just don't let him choke Shirley. So, and yeah, actually, there's a inside joke. Hey! Actually, I think that there's only a few more artists, too, that have more than him, and they're in the classical genre. So, what Stevie has done has been phenomenal.
Did not know that.
All right, Plex.
All right, I'm ready. Let's
in the last 7 years, from like 2016 to current, you have these rappers right here: Nas, Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Kanye West, and Tyler the Creator. Who's had the best run? Who's made the biggest gain?
Golly. Who's made and who's had the biggest gain? Give me the names one more time.
Starting at the top, Tyler the Creator, Nas, Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Kanye West.
Round of applause. Shouts out to Matt Mardigan for Drake. There it is. Yep, I gotta go Drake. Especially when you're talking about biggest gain. Yeah, I gotta go Drake.
Okay. I'm not gonna dispute that because Drake he did have what in 2016. If you're reading this, it's too late.
It's too late.
2017, he came with Views. And 2022, he had Certified Lover Boy. However, Drake never won.
Yeah.
Never won the Grammy for it.
He's always had Degrassi issues. Yeah,
man.
It's just something about that part.
Was it the Canadian thing going or what? You know,
it's somewhere in between. Probably he's not a U.S. national and Degrassi.
That damn wheelchair fucked you up, bro.
I
and maybe the Kiki song. Maybe
had
the Kiki song.
Extremely impressive. Well, yeah, but Tyler the Creator's had an impressive one.
Oh yeah,
Call Me If You Get Lost, you know, which he won in 2022. Igor, depending on what neck of the woods you're in, 2020. And Flower Boy, which he didn't win, but was in the nominations in 2018. So it's funny that you see that you have these really big name, heavy duty artists, but then you have someone that comes through that's really talented that can get right up there with the best of them. So let this be a lesson to all the future indie artists out there that's shooting for the Grammys. So. But good answer, good answer. We're gonna come to Momaki on this one. The XXL Cypher, freshman Cypher. Who do you have? Nardo Wicks, Big 30, Big Scar, or Ken the Man?
You know who I'm gonna go with, man? I'm gonna go with Kim the Man. First of all, Kim the Man has got the craziest name out of any rapper in this universe.
I don't think it's ever happened before.
You know what I'm saying? Kim the Man. She's definitely not no man.
She's not.
Definitely not man.
Her videos are provocative as hell, and I'm all about that provocative shit.
Provocateur.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it to her.
Provocateur.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I kind of thought that as well. And this is not taking anything away from the other artists, but I think that she definitely comes out the blocks, out the stardom blocks, hard, extremely hard raw, like no apologies. And
yeah, exactly.
I guess in this day and age, that's how you have to be, But,
yeah, it's tough out here.
Plex, coming to you.
What we got? It's good. Let's get it. Snake's Den.
Who's building the better label and stable of young lions these days? Gotti or Coochie Man?
Ooh.
That's a damn good question. Now that I think about it.
Wow. As much as I want to go with Gucci Man, one of his main stars is on trial, going through some tough times to legally speak. I gotta go with Gotti. I gotta go with Gotti. Yep, I gotta go with Gotti. I think they're both doing a great job, repping Southern hip hop, but it's more than just the music. And Gucci Man I would go with Gucci Man, but these guys got to take 1 foot out the other game, and get into the game. And I think Irv Gotti is doing a great job with his artists. It's like, hey, you're either in this game or not. You got to leave that other game alone. Round of applause for Irv Gotti. He doesn't, he's kind of underrated to a degree. He doesn't get enough props.
Here's a small Gardner Snake addendum on that.
Okay.
Which artists, especially as of late, do you think that is a really good example of realizing, okay, it's time to stop the dumb shit and go get these dollars, get out of that, like you said, that one game and get into this music game, this business?
Okay.
Because we need, for our young Black men and women, we need positive example, positive role models. So who you think is setting the bar in that example?
Probably Kendrick. I think Kendrick's label is doing some phenomenal things. I was reading an article. Actually, I was playing hip hop trivia, and I think he's got. I might be wrong. Chat, let me know if I'm wrong, but I think he's got SZA under his belt. He's got like a nice stable of artists that are like really good, really talented. You've heard their songs, and it was like unbeknownst to me, it's like it's under Kendrick's label. So I'm gonna give it to Kendrick Lamar in terms of positivity, younger generation. Kendrick's doing his thing.
All right. You agree with that, September? I was seeing some things jumping up there.
He's feeling Gotti. He's feeling Gotti on that. Yeah, on that initial. Yeah.
He's Gotti though. All right, Mo Mackey. Again with the younger Lions. Who hits the hardest in the latest videos? Future, Holy Ghost, Lil Yachty, Ye. Is it Ye Energy? I'm not mistaken. And Lil Uzi Vert, Glock in my purse.
Lil Uzi Vert with the Glock in the purse.
Wow. Give me them names again.
Future, Holy Ghost, Lil Yachty, Ye Energy, Lil Uzi Vert, Glock in my purse. And what say you, chat?
Yeah, chat. What y'all got on this one? This is a good one. Mackie, you in the snakes den. That might be like a flying cobra. It comes out of nowhere.
I threw the ball at him.
I'm going with this, and only because it's some shit I do, right? I'm going with Glock in the purse, right? and it's not because I have a purse, but if I don't have my shit on me, my wife's got her Glock in her purse.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? I stay strapped. Everybody know that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that.
Round of applause for a double entendre answer on the 5 daily questions. There we go.
Yeah, that was probably the best one right there.
Oh man.
Okay,
all right.
Not so much a question, and we're gonna wrap it up because we really got some great music that we gotta get to.
Let's get it.
But it's interesting to know, especially artists like myself that listen to everything, but I'm not gonna even front like I'm, totally dialed in on hip hop and rap, So it's interesting to always sit down with brothers like yourself that are, way more knowledgeable, and then especially backed up by a very good supporting chat that also weighs in. You got Enigma September and DJ Bush and Gangsterville and all those guys. But what is your opinion on mumble rap? Now, it's my understanding that is it Wiz Khalifa started mumble rap, and he stated in 2016 on the Hot 97 that in the morning show with the Ebro that he was the one that started mumble rap.
Wow.
What is your opinions of mumble rap? Is ability to sustain itself in among, and carve a space out in this genre? And is it doing any good or is it doing any harm to the genre of rap?
Mackie, you want to? That's a great question. Wow. There's the anaconda grip. Mackie, you want to go first? You want me to take it?
I got you. Mumble rap. Now, I'm not going to judge mumble rap, although I would never do the mumble rap because, I'm old. I'm old school. I don't mumble rap. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to change my style just because that happens to be what's hot right now. But in the same regard, I'm not dissing mumble rap. You know what I'm saying? Much respect to those that do it, because I feel like rap doesn't need to stay a certain way. If you like rapping a certain way, that's cool. But don't be dogging these young dudes for doing them. You know what I mean? They carving a new way, just like the first rappers carved a new way with rap, period. So, you know what I'm saying? Much respect to them for coming up with a different flow, a different style, to contribute to the game. You know what I mean? It's up to us, more experienced rappers, to guide these guys. You know what I'm saying? To teach them the ins and outs. I don't think that there's anything wrong with it at all. You know what I mean? So shit, I give them props for doing them and making money. You know what I mean? They feeding their family off of that, and that's what's up. So yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Even though it's something I personally wouldn't do, but that doesn't mean that I feel a certain, type of way towards them. You know what I mean? I big them up.
Lex?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Mackie to the degree that, you're not robbing, stealing, killing, and you're singing over the track, and unbeknownst to us, when you do a live show, you basically let your vocals do the work, and that's trash. That's absolute trash. But if people buy it and you can feed your family off of it, I don't have a problem with it. What it does for the overall culture, the sport, the game, that's where I'm kind of on the fence about it. I think it's a little too much mumble rap. And I think Wiz Khalifa is a great example of saying he founded mumble rap. He just dropped a new album last week. He doesn't mumble rap anymore. So, I can hear everything that he's saying. I think it's about growth. Big Brother is sitting up in the corporate offices, i.e. A&Rs and the LA Reeds and these big execs. And I think they're cloning this mumble rap thing to where, it's just kind of like disco to a degree, where it may not be a bad song, but if you hear 3-4 more songs that sound just like that one song, we live in a day and age where people's attention span is very short. And so everything starts sounding the same very quickly, more quickly than it did in the mid 90s. Just my opinion. So, do the mumble rap is cool. But certain guys that are mumbling shouldn't be mumbling, and I don't think that's their fault. I mean, some of them are trash. I'm just being honest. I'm not hating on their art form. I'm just saying, in my opinion, some of the mumble rap I skip if it comes on the radio. I'm like, okay, let me see what the rock channels are doing. You know what I mean?
Right.
But overall, hip hop is a very diverse, one of the more diverse genres of music. So we're going to get a little bit of everything in this big gumbo pot, and it represents the entire world. So round of applause. This is going to possibly shake my soul, not hurt it, shake it, for mumble rap. Round of applause.
Both of you all was spot on with your answers. And, there's other genres that experience the same thing. There are, being in jazz, there's the traditional jazz musicians who think that, unless you're playing the traditional standards, that you're not really playing jazz. And there was a huge, blowback initially, and still to some degree, with people that have issues with jazz musicians who call themselves jazz and call their music jazz when it's smooth jazz, because they go, that's not jazz. That's just a little funk with, some light improvisations in the jazz, area. So you're going to have all of the genres that have issues with areas of their own specific genres as they grow, so
yeah,
just wanted to get you all in the chat's take on that. I also want to add an addendum that, to a great degree, we have to demand more where we want our field of music to go, because the A&Rs, and Plex and I was talking about this earlier, the A&R and the music execs, they're basically looking at us like a quick meal ticket, quick money, and they want to move on, so they'll dictate what they want you to do, what they think the market is at the time and what's acceptable. And if you can handle it or not, make them some money, and then they want to move on to the next person. So again, everyone out there, especially around the world, is listening to us, and especially tuning in weekly on the Set the Bar Mixshow, have to know that, again, you have to support these brothers right here, because they are bringing to the forefront, indie artists who are really working authentically to be themselves. And instead of laying down and copping to, okay, let me do whatever else it is that you want me to do, and try to get a little money, which they're gonna spend up in chains, cars, and houses.
both. It's both.
Hey! Oh my God!
I'm really sorry. That was right. That was pretty simple. And that too. And then end up, years later broke. So
yeah.
Anything else, or let you, because we spend enough time and we have some really great music that.
Are we out of the snakes then?
I think that you all definitely handled the senseis and the cobras and everybody. So round of applause for Womaki and for Oplex for Wow. I just thought that I wanted to be a little more current, because I'm an old guy and I'm always talking about the older rap game. I know you do have younger rap.
Nah, I love it, man.
I have
a round of applause for Dre Star in the 5 Daily Questions. It's tough, Mackie.
Let's go.
So this is the part that I've been looking forward to for quite a while, because disclosure, these gentlemen always trust me and letting me hear their music well before it's to a certain perfected state that they're both perfectionists, so I'm really honored to hear the maturation of these tracks. But I've been looking forward to this, and I think you all are going to really enjoy this. This is something that I think to date is their best work. And we want to get into the first track, Moplexasize. Let's just start. Let's hit them with that.
Here we go.
Yeah. Starting to smell like farts and alcohol in here, man. Let's get this. Bar bitch you with bar bust. Bitch, I'm bar none. Hold you off the ledge by one of your legs. I get dumb. Office hours between 9 to 5. I get hung. This the time where the Joey your hustle become one. This the time when Moplex combines the undone. I'm melanin energized by the rays of the sun. The way of the gun could never match the skills of the tongue. I'm using the lung, the sacrifice it takes for the pun. The numero uno, they knowing that my flow be the one. You rapping so that you can live. I'm rapping cause it's shit fun. And bringing your bitches the beef while they supplying the buns.
Go ahead, Mo and Plexasize. Go ahead, Joe and Plexasize. Go ahead, O and Plexasize. 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 Go ahead,
Smokeplex, y'all. Write bars like Shakespeare with a quilted pen. Load that thing up with ink and let the games begin. It's almighty, all right into the page. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Moplex on the stage. flow, sparking off neuron, leave you comatose. Infectiously hit your spirit with a devilish flow. For show, it's sizzling like bacon. This funky MCs, I'm hot like Satan. Occasion, the flow is so amazing. Breathing the heat, then I leave the track blazing. Red pill, blue pill, Mackie blended in. A lot of MCs be fiending for our medicine.
Go ahead, Mo, and Plexasize them. Go ahead, Joe, and Plexasize them. Go ahead, O, and Plexasize them. Moplexasize them. Moplexasize them. Go ahead, Mo, and Plexasize them. Go ahead, Joe, and Plexasize them. Go ahead, O, and Plexasize them. You are now Moplexasize.
Are you ready to do the workout? Beginner's workouts. One more time. Stomach tight, buttock pulled in, out of your torso, and then right, two, and back.
Hustle, flex,
Sit out, son.
Moplexasize. Go ahead, Mo, and Plexasize them. Go ahead, Joe, and Plexasize them. Go ahead, O, and Plexasize them. Moplexasize them. Moplexasize them.
Yeah. Very upbeat. Good tracks. Good tracks.
Thank
and
you.
I don't
man.
know if
Appreciate
everyone remember the first time when I got a chance to interview Plex, and I was talking about how the music was clocking in. You know, you were getting 2:30, 3 minutes, 3:30. In the time. Again, these songs were clocking in at the perfect radio ready, syndicate radio ready times, which is extremely impressive because the songs sound whole and complete. Actually, if you want to be greedy, you should have the extended versions on some of these coming. This is one of those songs that you might have to do the remix and get the extended version and let it ride.
Yeah,
But someone, Mo Mackie, the name Moplexasize. So where'd that come from?
Plex.
So, all right. So on Plexology, going down the rabbit hole of doing music for a long time. There's this song, Plexology Chapter 1, and it's like, go ahead, and Plexasize them. And so, I just did a spin on that. It's just like, let's Moplexasize them. You got Mo Mackie, you got Oplex, and I just kind of reached back in the bag of tricks and took something that I cut in 2012 and just, what I mean? It's a whole different vibe to the song if you go back to Plexasize, what I mean, on Plexology Chapter 1, totally different vibe on Moplexasize. But yeah, just like the whole vibe is just like, hey, we just gonna give you like that feel of like what we are all about. What I mean? And that's track 1 out the gate. So that's where it came from.
All right.
DJ Bush.
So on that, I'm hearing is that you, Mackie, that opens up on the rap?
Yeah. Yeah.
And where was your inspiration on that?
Man, when I heard the beat, to me it was like, this is definitely workout music. So I'm about to say some shit that's gonna inspire me to work out. So hopefully, it did the same for others. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to bring that energy. So yeah, that's all that was about. I just wanted to put 100%, energy and fun. Pretty much was all that verse was about.
Yeah, I kind of dug the exercise reference in there. That side track that you put in there, that was pretty dope.
Oh yeah, that's Jane Fonda, man. I had to dig deep to find that one.
Yeah, I tried to find a Jane Fonda sample and I couldn't. Well, I was looking for one a cappella, like with no background music. It was tough, and Mackie Round of applause for how Mackie works the system. It don't matter if it's music in the back or not. You can get it and cut the music out. Love it.
Exactly. It's the master of it. Want to shout out to DJ Bush showing up.
Yeah, Bush was good, man.
Love that guy. And he's always extraordinarily kind and generous to me whenever I show up in his show. So DJ Bush, love you. Also, love how he took the time to get political. And at the end of the show, hopefully we have a couple of minutes. I want to speak on that myself, because we need to look around seriously and see what's going on and get involved with what's going on with today. The second song, this one was really smooth to me. I really like this song. And on the other side, we're going to get into the meaning of it, and you guys take time. But this next one is called Cosby Ghetto, which is interesting in itself. So hit it, moment.
Here we go.
Cosby's Ghetto, the strings Geppetto, they play the level, but he the devil, they ain't cahoots with him. I need the shovel, I need the metal, cause in my ghetto, the poison settles into the roots with him. The love, the hate, the time it takes to heal mistakes, resolve the trait, that Willie Lynch system. The young, the old, there's no control to own your soul, instead it's sold for gold and gold.
They still here robbing, jacking, walking, riding, packing where I'm from. You better be about that action. Come around here where they still here robbing, jacking, walking, riding, packing where I'm from. You better be about that action. Come around.
I got a 9 in my pocket, now it's really on the hip. It's like Desperado when the trigger start to shift. Extended clips filled with hollow tips, meaning that when the bullet hit you, your whole body take a lift. And you can say what you want out your lips. Approach me one, but I got a nice gift. It's the American way, no sense in violence. Got a nice suit on, but the shit's more stylish.
They still here robbing, jacking, walking, riding, packing where I'm from. You better be about that action. Come around here where they still here robbing, jacking, walking, riding, packing where I'm from. You better be about that action. Don't come around here where.
And I don't turn my gun sideways. Even got an AK with a Civil War blade. Stab you first, then shoot you in the upper room. All praises due to Allah, the pearly gates consume. We living in the wild, wild west. Do them like King Kong, the drum beating on their chest. Holding the fort down, I put you on that last breath. I was too quick on the draw, he didn't pass the test.
They still here robbing, jacking, walking, riding, packing where I'm from. You better be about that action. Come around here where they still here robbing, jacking, walking, riding, packing where I'm from. You better be about that action. Don't come around here where
I need the shovel, I need the metal, cause in my ghetto, the poison settles into the roots with him. I need the shovel, I need the metal, cause in my ghetto, the poison settles into the roots with him.
Yeah. That one was smooth. I really like that one. And I want to get the nerdy tech thing out the way. That drum was popping. I mean, when you all go back and listen to this music, and you better buy it and go back and have this in your playlist. That snare was snapping. I mean, you had to do some real good special stuff with that drum and this. Mackie.
I did. So with that snare, it's parallel compression. If you watch the vocal chain video, a lot of what I did to that vocal, I did to that snare. Make it pop like that. I took the distressor on the actual parallel compressor part of it and put it in Nuke, which is like squashing the hell out of it, and just brought it in, on the main track for the snare, and it really made it pop like that. But yeah.
That was genius. That was genius. Now getting into the music, what is the Cosby Ghetto, and what inspired that?
So, and I got to make a long story short here. And so, and shouts out to DJ Bush, man. Like, so appreciate you, man, supporting the movement, man. I saw that. You know what I mean? I'm definitely fulfilling those orders, man. We support you. You know what I'm saying? You support us, man. That's for fam. Round of applause for DJ Bush.
Yes, sir.
DJ Bush.
That's my dog.
The Cosby's Ghetto piece, I had an opportunity to bid on a YouTube series, and so it was supposed to be the intro to a YouTube series, and so I got with Mackie, and I said, "Hey, got this opportunity. They want to see if we could do the intro music," and it was kind of like it was kind of a African American skit show, but very serious, and it just dealt with people from all different walks of life. And she kind of gave me the vibe of like what she wanted. It was kind of like a little bit of blues, a little bit of Afro punk. Mackie, it was like a lot of things.
Yeah,
it was a lot of things, and so we kicked out 3 beats. And what ended up happening is she didn't choose. Mackie did. I think, Mackie, you did 1, we collabed on 1, and then the Cosby Ghetto beat was the beat I did, and she didn't pick any of them. And so that beat, I really loved the beat, and the Cosby comes from, it just reminded me of like if the Cosby Show was out in the 21st century, like maybe this would be the kind of beat that would be playing, if Bill Cosby didn't go through what he went through, right? And so, but then it was just sitting, and I asked Mackie, I'm like, what are you feeling about this beat? He was like, I got R&B vibes. But then Mackie had put the hook on it, and Mackie had sat for like a couple months.
Yeah, it did.
I think when I first heard the hook, they still in Robin, and it was just so unorthodox to me. I had to take it in, and then I opened it up, and then I finally saw the vision for the track. And so we ended up calling it like Cosby's Ghetto. I mean, considering what Mackie was talking about, people still in it, Robin don't come around here. That's kind of how that track came together. It was not supposed to be that kind of song, but it ended up working out perfectly.
Yeah, the synergy was definitely there, and it grew. It took on a life of its own. You all steered it into an extremely great direction. Mackie, so how many vocal tracks do you have on this?
I think it's 14.
Woo!
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Did a great job. And is that in addition to the rap tracks?
No, that's just the vocal.
Just the vocals.
That's
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's fire.
It's a great tune. And I want to say to the chat and everyone that's watching right now, this is a special time for us. So we're definitely running over our 60 minutes that we're usually on. So we understand if you have to go, but we're asking you to stick and stay, because you're not going to want to miss these next songs coming up and the stories behind them. So saying that, let's get into the next one. This one is called Mistakes. Here we go.
Spicy. We doing something different right here. Hands up in MoPlex. Ass up, waist down, drinks up. Excuse me for mistakes. It's my birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Ass what? Voice down. What you trying to say? Yo, excuse me. Damn, it's my birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. I'm just giving a large picture. Come on now. Panoramic view. Can I get with you? Panoramic view. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's
It's your birthday, it's your birthday.
They'll never leave me alone. They steady running through my phone. They steady saying they trust, but they don't want to be alone. It's the issue of love, and I can always go home. But I love her so much, she really got me in the zone. Okay, ego. She's trying to say that she know she drowning in the ocean, but she wanna find Nemo. Okay, is that your hero? And so I give you 0. After a meet and greet, I might leave you in a bistro. I know you need to know that sometimes you moving shaky. How you 6 months pregnant? Now you saying it's my baby. It's your level of confidence mixed with your emotion, and you know I ain't buying it, so you swimming in the ocean for sure. Trying to give you the largest picture, panoramic view. Can I get with you? It's your birthday.
It's your birthday, it's your birthday. It's your birthday, it's your birthday.
Hands up, waist down, drinks up. Excuse me for mistakes. It's my birthday.
It's your birthday, it's your birthday. It's your birthday, it's your birthday. I'm not feeling the vibe when I'm with you. I'd rather be gone out the picture. Cause drama isn't even a part of the agenda. Remember, it's my motherfucking birthday. And you act like you can't be there for me. It's okay, cause these girls will care for me. Take care of me so carefully. Take care of me oh so carefully.
Trying to get the message on everything that I say. She always popping off right around my birthday. She want that thug passing that Henny and Alizé. That's a sign, chick, I'm about to pull up around the way for sure. She be caring for me, even rubs my feet. Turn it around and let me look, then I start to beat. On a late night creep, tinted windows when I ride. Pulled up in front of a house and then she hopped inside. Trying to give you the larger picture, panoramic view. Can I get with you? It's your birthday.
It's your birthday, it's your birthday. It's your birthday, it's your birthday. Is it okay to make mistakes?
Hands up, waist down, drinks up. Excuse me for mistakes. It's my birthday.
It's your birthday, it's your birthday. It's your birthday, it's your birthday.
Will you mess around on my birthday? Come on. Hi, baby. Why are you tripping on me on my birthday? That's a cornball. I do it my way on the born day.
Round of applause for mistakes. Now let's find out what those mistakes were. Flex.
the song really deals with a said man somewhere on planet Earth that encounters major conflict right around his birthday. And he leaves the house. And then he made a mistake. And the song is kind of using satire, right? It's like the weirdest birthday song ever, in my opinion. I've never heard a birthday song like this, but he uses satire to kind of just basically say like, hey, can we just enjoy my birthday together? You know what I mean? If not, somebody else will take care of me. So, I sent it over to Mackie. Shouts out, round of applause for Roger Beats on the track. Right? Yeah. So it's just one of those, man. I love the song. It's kind of like serious but funny at the same time. Mackie did an excellent job. It's just Moplex, man. Mackie did an excellent job with the hook. It's definitely one of my favorite songs on the project.
What inspired you on some of the ad libs in the background, Mackie? Because that was cracking me up.
I'm a damn fool, man.
Okay.
Everybody knows, man. I'm just silly, man. So I had a whole lot of fun with that song. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, you can really get into the song and you can listen to it a lot of ways because we're talking about the lyrics here. We're not even into the smooth tracks that you guys have produced, which were excellent. The keys, I really dug the ambience of the keys there, the flavor there. But Mackie was, I had started listening to the vocals because I was really trying to understand the story. But Mackie took my ear off, and I was listening to the background, so I had to come back and listen to the lead vocals again, because the background was like what you would expect somebody to say, like, well, fuck it, it's my birthday.
He did that Tony Montana. It's okay.
Hey, yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I dug that.
And it's funny, man. You know what I mean? Like, you don't hear that. The way he censored that verse, man. It just makes you think about being at the birthday party. You blow that.
Right.
Appreciate that, Bush.
Round of applause for having a good time on some good track.
Yeah, that's what's up. Appreciate that.
Yeah, man. That was a fun song.
Now, you don't have to answer this if you don't want to, Plex, but is that from personal experience?
Yes. So it's historical fiction. Yes, it is. Spicy.
He didn't even hesitate. He said, "I'll buy them." Yep, it is
historical fiction. The mistakes, the mistake part is the fiction. But yeah, I mean, it's at the end, I was trying to, she always popping off right around my birthday, so that's where things got real, and what I mean. But the rest of that was Hollywood. A lot of that was Hollywood, man. A little cap rap. It's all good, man. You got to make it believable.
Right. Well, I've known you for a long time, and you never cease to amaze me, man, on how candid you are. And it's a good thing. It's refreshing because people have a lot of masks and a lot of hats on. And so when you're dealing with them, you totally can't be 100% sure, what you got, who you're dealing with. But when you're dealing with these two brothers, you definitely need to know what you dealing with, who you got, So,
and I don't condone.
Let's get into our next song.
And I want to say I don't condone the mistake. I want to make sure I get that out. Like, I'm not condoning it. You know what I mean? Like,
but it made for a good song.
Yeah, it made for a great song. So
made for a good song. I mean, we also got to know that people that are human are gonna make mistakes, and they realize and they live their life. So it's those angelic motherfuckers you gotta, excuse my French, that you gotta watch out for.
Yeah, that's facts.
And I'm gonna move on from that because I could get on my soapbox about that. Okay, this next one, Confessions. We'll get on to it on the other side. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Yeah. Hustle. Plex. Let's go. I mean, it's MoPlex time, y'all. Sometimes you gotta get it off your chest. You gotta let the whole thing go. That Tony Braxton, just let it flow, you know what I mean?
When the path is not the past, but only the present, I am showered with gifts and love because how I said it, not how I said it, but how I set it in place. I am running the race, the marathon is all in my face. Nipsey started to hustle, so we gotta keep up the pace. Slow and steady could win the race while they sprinting in place. Focus and fortitude together makes us lyrically great. MoPlex the context with confessions we make.
These are life's lessons, I'm not stressing. My confessions are clear. These are life's lessons, been through hell, so now my blessings are here. These are life's lessons, I'm not stressing. My confessions are clear. These are life's lessons, been through hell, so now my blessings are here.
Mystical visions while I'm writing. So vivid, I could probably start a riot while I'm writing. Seeing the vision, the higher living, it's inciting. My mind off rolling, that means I'm fighting and climbing. Maturing in every way that I'm rhyming. Gifts and talents, yeah, I'm combining. Even had a vision of freeing your mind from bondage. But you don't really want that. Let's go back to the topic. Your boy shining, elevating like drones be taking off. Got a bird's eye view, the game was never lost. So I'm back to spitting on timing. Now I am diving, landed safe on the ground. Now it's time for grinding. Seeing through the silver lining, the music is exciting. You turning it up, see the horizon is blessing. Using the pen to teach you lesson, no stressing. You know I got it bad. These are confessions.
These are life's lessons.
understanding my science. Lyrically, I'm defiant, but still compliant. A shot of whiskey, now I'm full of spirits. All these voices in my head say, write it down. I think the beat can hear it. Hard times is pushing out like constipation. Shit is hard, it's a strain, but then you steady waiting. I drop a load of bars like a gold miner, accompanied by OG and some easy wider. Bring the heat like Wade back to Hero Minor. It's always a puzzle the way I do it. Let's go. Uncanny energy feeding me all this music. Buddha blessing, that contemplation I use it. Never snitching, the opposite of Judas. I took Jesus off the cross and became a Buddhist. It's so flex with the pen, dishing out lessons. You know I got it bad. How bad? These are confessions.
Yeah, I'm talking about. Shout out to Mad Madigan, AP, Rhonda. We see you. Thanks for being in the chat. Confessions. All right, so we had dealt with quite a bit in emotionology. We went really deep into the insides of your head and your heart, your life. And I kind of feel like this is one of those songs that kind of follow in that that step of emotionology. Talk about this one and where you were.
Yeah, the round of applause for DJ SE coming out of DC. He produced it. Went to college with that guy, man. You know, and this actually, Mackie, would you say in terms of like putting the song together, this probably was like the toughest one because we start working on the first beat, and then when we had it ready, the beat was already taken, and then he gave us another beat.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when that happens, it can lose the feel, right? So he gave us a totally different beat. And yeah, but I think I mean, Mackie came in with the hook, life's lessons, blessings, been through hell and back. And it just ended up being one of those kind of songs. I think that's why it's the last track on Moplex Volume 1. It just speaks a lot about our love for hip hop, and it's blood, sweat, and tears. We're not doing it full time, but when we do it, we give it our all. And that, in my opinion, that alluded to confessions of us just saying, hey, just lay it all out there with this whole hip hop thing. And so, it's kind of, people could say it's a little old school boom bappy East Coast, but that beat worked out, man. DJ SC, man, did a great job on that. So that's what I got on it.
All right. Mackie?
Yeah, man. As soon as I heard the beat, like, it's one of those where like it's like the lyrics kind of speak to you. You know what I mean? So I didn't even have to write. Like, I just cut the beat on, stepped up to the mic, and those were the first words that came to my head. You know what I mean? So it was like it's one of those beats that kind of speak to you. You know what I mean? It's telling me what I need to say. You know what I'm saying? And that's how the recording worked out on that. And it can't, I think it worked out good.
Oh yeah, yeah. And actually, good thing you said that, because it's kind of that lyrical part in the song that is stating, that the lyrics is speaking to the beat, and so
yeah.
I'm sure as songwriters, artists, the ones that are in the chat room and are watching worldwide can attest to is that, we have our ways of creating, but when that spirit of creativity engulfs us, it takes us in certain ways, and a fluent artist knows when to get out the way of the music. I've known Plex for many years, and we talked about this. I've had songs that have come really quick, and others that have taken quite a bit of time just to, come to the forefront. And over the years, and I'm sure you all can speak to this, you have to learn on those songs to just get out of the way and let them songs take place and move to the forefront, so then you can get more clarity and then shape them in the way that they need to be shaped.
Indeed.
It's facts. It's well said. Yeah. I always say, you know, you can have all the gifts and talents, but if you overthink it, i.e., you don't know when to get out your own way, you can kind of end up overdoing a song, and it can take away from the potency of a song. So, yeah.
Right. And there's something still to be said with newer music, the music that reaches back, that brings our past, you know, to in a fresh way to the forefront. You know, we still end up having a great deal of emotional and connection with it, you know, because you know, we all start to think, well, I was doing back then, you know, when life was good, or even if life was, you know, kind of challenging, but, you know, we have something that we bring with us when we hear this music, you know, right to the forefront with you. So again, thank you for a great song. And be remiss to say that I had chose 4 songs, but I really have wanted 5. And since this is their show and this is their music, we doing 5 songs. So and I'm their favorite co-host. So you know,
yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm you know, I'm bringing another one to you all. This one is called Battle Scars, and this is a very unique song. And we'll get to it on the other side.
Here we go.
See, sometimes the Father will lead the Son into the ways of the world. Come with me. But the Mother, I'm in my feelings, what you run quick speed, will always protect the Son. Do you want to ride or fly? Ride from the Father. This is not for the faint of heart, and I want to get some things up off my chest from the start. It's so much pain I endure that's steady stressing me. Now I ain't even had Skrilla, I had no therapy. Damn, if I got PTSD and my soldier, I'm lying to myself. I'm thinking I'm getting over. In the trenches like a veteran, I'm taking shots. Steady talking to Jameson, but it don't help a lot. I never seen my dad crying, probably too much from his grandparents. You know, we got whipped a lot. He got hardened by society. They say he hard. I guess we gotta ignore our battle scars. I'm okay, I'm alright, I'm good. I'm okay, I'm alright, I am good. It's what the black man say on a regular day. It's what the black man say on the average day. I'm okay, I'm alright, I am good. I'm okay, I'm alright, I am good. It's what the black man say on a regular day. It's what the black man say on the average day.
My best friend died at the age of 23. Same day before his death, he came up on 20 G's. There's no coincidence when it comes to others' greed. The settlement was settled, the setup is what took key. They took key. Way before his time, he predicted I'd move on, that he would get left behind. I say it now, but see it the other way around. You moved on to be free from the sullied ground. My other brother came back from Afghanistan, but never really came back from Afghanistan. Told me that I was blessed to get out when I did, because we killing women and children for stupid shit. And though this ain't the intent, it's still what it is. Left the hood to do better, but this just isn't it. And with all of that said, how could we not be hard? We endured and moved on, ignoring battle scars.
I'm okay, I'm alright, I'm good. I'm okay, I'm alright, I am good. It's what the black man say on a regular day. It's what the black man say on the average day. I'm okay, I'm alright, I am good. I'm okay, I'm alright, I am good. It's what the black man say on a regular day. It's what the black man say on the average day.
I'm sick and tired of the bullshit. Is this more to this life shit? Every day another crisis. Heaven gotta be real, cause it's hell on earth. And I ain't talking about a prodigy verse. You couldn't imagine resentment from the one you love, looking stupid. Like OJ putting his hand in the glove, can't sweep everything under the rug. The truth always come to light. Life like a head on collision when all you got is faith and wishing. Now we back in this predicament. God let me in. America threw this shit in my face again. I guess we cursed race of men. Searching for truth, looking for answers. Smoking this weed, will I die of cancer?
I'm okay, I'm alright, I'm good. I'm okay, I'm alright, I am good. It's what the black man say on the regular day. It's what the black man say on the average day. I'm okay, I'm alright, I am good. I'm okay, I'm alright, I am good. It's what the black man say on a regular day. It's what the black man say on the average day.
Great song, great song. You know,
Thank you,
I
man.
was raised that if you don't stand for something, you know, you fall for anything, you know.
Yeah.
And there comes a time when we got to leave the clubs and the streets and the, you know, the sex and all of that alone, and we got to speak truth to power. And this is one of those songs that speak truth to power. It's a message song. And I really am the type of artist and music listener that like to hear a really good message from time to time in my music. And so I'm going to say, Mo Mackey, give it to us. What you felt, what you put into this, your heart, your thinking, your experiences that drove you to write what you said.
Yeah, so Plex sent that with me to me with the hook. So I kind of already knew, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like stuff I wanted to talk about, and it's been in the back of my mind for a minute. And just listening to that hook, this was the perfect time to do that. You know what I mean? Because both situations that I talked about in that song actually happened. That's real shit. And you know, as black men, we don't typically talk about the hard shit. You know what I'm saying? And like the hook said, you know, we always saying, you know, I'm okay, I'm all right, I'm good. But in actuality, we not good. You know what I'm saying? Because we keeping all of that stuff in and we're not letting it out. And rap for me has always been a form to you know, speak about what's in your heart. You know what I'm saying? It's been my physical therapy, or, you know what I mean? My mental therapy, rather. Um, and this was a perfect song to do that, man. So, you know, I got to bring two situations to light that really needed to be, you know, put to light. So,
Well, thank you for your service. I mean, we hear that a lot from people. And I really think that a lot of times when people are saying that, they don't really know what impact that is going towards the person that they're saying it. And so tell us how you feel about your service and about service.
yeah, man, it's crazy because, you know, a lot of people that are in the service are pretty much in because they was trying to get out of a situation. You know what I mean? They're trying to lead a hood, you know, try to do better for themselves, trying to do better for their kids. A lot of them were married. Fortunately, I wasn't, so I had a lot of fun. But
Don't get Shirley.
That
yeah.
part.
But you know what I'm saying? They're trying to make the best out of a situation that was bad, hoping that this situation will put them, you know, in a higher light or a higher bracket or what they were. And sometimes that always isn't the case. Sometimes for a lot of people it's even worse. You know what I mean? It's an even worse situation. Some people don't make it back. You know what I mean? But I mean, at the end of the day, they still took care of their families. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy you know that people who put themselves in positions like that. You know, and you got your people that are doing it because, you know, they want to, you know, protect the country and all that good stuff. But I mean, that's a small percentage. You know what I mean?
Right.
Wow.
So yeah, you know, when people tell me, you know, thank you for your service, I really do appreciate that because, man, it's not only what I went through, but the sacrifices that a lot of my people went through. You know what I mean? And it's a big deal, and you don't really fully understand it until you're actually in it. And I didn't know that, you know, before I actually got in. You know, and I was an army brat. My father was in the military. My grandfather was in the military, and they used to tell me that. And you know, I just kind of brushed it off or whatnot because you don't really know until you're in the situation. But yeah, it's crazy.
Plex, we have known each other longer than I know how long we've known each other. And one of the things that initially meeting you, I knew that you were an extremely deep brother. That you, in one sense, carry your emotions, you know, on your shoulders, playing for the world to see, but you were still very, very hidden with your emotions as well. You kept a lot of things, thoughts and feelings very deep inside. And so you speak to us about where your head and heart was with this when you were writing.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great call out, and it's true. I mean, and I think that's the quintessential point of battle scars is when you know when you bury like battle scars, you end up imploding, right? You don't explode, you implode, and so you bury things that you feel, emotions that hit you, and you internalize it, and then you get up the next morning and you know it's back to work, it's back to raising kids, it's back to doing what you do, and hey, how you doing? And it's just like, yeah, I'm okay, I'm good. And in the back of your mind, you know you're not, right? Because you know that you've taken some things that you really feel a way about, and you buried it, and that's the battle scar, right? So it's all kinds of different battle scars from what happened when you were growing up to what happened in the military to what happened in your relationship. It all can form battle scars, and I think this song does deal with the idea of in American society, the man is supposed to hold it all together. We're not, you know, I mean, we're not really supposed to be out here. Well, I guess it's better these days. Round of applause for emo rap. So we do have. I mean, in hip hop, it's, you know, we do have that fiber of hip hop now where it's like it's okay for a male to come out and just say, "Hey, I'm in my feelings. This is how I feel." But you know what I mean? Like respectfully, my generation, the way we came up, it's like, nah, you don't really talk about that, and so it ends up forming a scar, and then you battle with yourself, right? Until you finally dig back deep into yourself and figure out what you buried, and that's why I cut the record, man.
Right. Well, this one.
And shouts out to Kendall Spencer. I don't want to forget Kendall Spencer. Yeah. Round of applause for Kendall Spencer. Incredible. Just perfect. I love his last verse because he approached it from a more societal level. Like, you know what I mean? America's thrown this BS in front of my face again. And you know what I mean? The OJ bar, you can't sweep everything under the rug, and like, you know, smoking this weed, will I die of cancer? Just, I mean, and that's, you know, that's he nailed it. He nailed it. So I don't want to forget him. But yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Kendall Spencer, man.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah, shouts out. I think you all nailed it because the song is encompassed a lot. You touch on so many different areas, and it's really a narrow window of people that's going to hear this that has no connection to the song, you know, where it doesn't touch them in their own experience. So a round of applause for you gentlemen in this, and touching everybody with your music.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate that.
I know that I took liberties, and I want to thank everyone that's still here with us. Because I took liberties, and we usually do this an hour, and we're like an hour and a half into. But I hope you're enjoying this show, because these are two very special guys, especially to me in my life, and I'm sure to a lot of other people and their music. And it is important that we know who they are, but it's even more important that we support this channel and we support them with their music. They have the Patreon up. Stop looking for free shit. Go buy it. You know? Fuck. Cheap.
Pull it out the bag.
No, it don't mean to offend anyone, but the point is still, support them. Pay for it. You pay for everything else. Pay for it. These guys are up here, and they're putting their life work and their life experiences into this. So support this channel. And I wanted to say right quick before we go now to our outro. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. I don't care what side of the spectrum that you stand on politically. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. And let me bottom line it, Black folks, we can't afford to be used anymore. We can't afford to be stupid anymore. We can't afford to be unattached anymore. Go register to vote. If you're working, if you don't know where your precinct is, the best thing that you can do right now, which they don't want you to learn and to do, is get your absentee vote ballot. It'll be mailed to your home. You can fill it out, put it back in the mail. Bam, you've done your part. And that's what they don't want you to do. Vote. Vote. Get involved on all levels. This is not a game here. And trust me, we're in a music context right now, but you don't think that they're not going to come after our music? You don't think that they're going to come after censoring us?
They tried. They tried too.
They've tried.
Hey,
and
Luther Campbell went through hell. He was down. He was in
continue.
DC.
Right. They will continue. So there's times for us to push back. It's time for us to stop fighting each other. And it's time for us to start pushing back and fighting the powers that mean to take over, because this is a good world. We're all good people. We're diverse people. Black people are not monolithic. We're diverse people. And you're looking at three brothers here on this, the camera right now on your screen. And we have friends of all persuasions and complex, the white, black, green, red, blue, and we don't give a damn who they love, long as they're loving, because hate is a powerful thing.
It is.
So like DJ Bush said, and he'll probably say it tomorrow, go out and vote and support this channel. Support this channel. And that's my soap opera moment. I thank Momaki and Oplex for allowing me this time to say that, but this is something that needs to be said from now until November. Vote. Get your absentee ballot. Vote. All right.
Yo.
Wow.
Moplex. Round of applause for Dre Star and voting. Exercise the right. How about that? Love it. Love it.
Thank you. Moplex, you got the shout outs.
Maggie, what you got, man? Before we get out
man.
here.
Shouts out to Dre Star, brother. We appreciate you coming on the show, doing this thing for us. Shouts out to season 2, man. You know what I'm saying?
Season 2.
Yeah, man. We're moving on. We already got this whole month scheduled out with artists, so it's gonna be a dope month of shows. Believe me, you want to check them out. Yeah, man. Shouts out to Moplex, Mr. Itinerary Man, the man with the plan. Shouts out to the chat, man. Love you guys. We see all of y'all out here, man. You know what I'm saying? So we support artists. You know what I mean? So if you all know some dope ass artists
Yeah.
you want to have on the show, get
Send them
at
our
us,
way.
man. Send them our way. You know what I'm saying? We'll get them on. Simple as that. You know, and if y'all are in the area, you artists out there, let us know. We go to shows. You know what I'm saying? You see, I got the AVO shirt on. We support artists. We buy merch. You know what I'm saying? We support you guys. You know
We
what I'm
about
saying?
this life.
If this show don't prove it, I don't know what else will.
Right?
But yeah, man. Also, tomorrow the show will have links in the description and all that good stuff. Get the Moplex Volume 1 album on the websites before we put it on streaming services, please, because them fools is only going to give us 0.003%, and that ain't nothing. Much love to all of y'all, man. That's all I got. Plex, what you got?
Man, it's always fun, man, when Dre Star's in the building. Shouts out to Dre Star, man. Just appreciate you, man, your wisdom and your insight. You know, every time we do it, man, it's a movie. Mo Mackey, man, hold down the boards, man, and getting in the trenches, man. You got to get these companies straight, man. We don't got time for it, and I appreciate the vigor for getting in there and figuring out the technical difficulties that we often have encountered in the last month. And just what you do on the boards, man. I mean, it's phenomenal, man. I think you don't get enough kudos because it looks easy, but I know that it's work over there. You know, I know.
Yeah, I know, man. Oh, shouts out to customer support, because man,
that's what's up. Round of applause. Good customer service. So yeah,
they really helped out, and that's rare.
Facts. Yeah, man. Beyond that, I'm just grateful for the Set the Bar Mixshow fam. Stay in tune. Hey guys, don't be afraid to post in the Set the Bar Mixshow Facebook group. You know what I mean? You know I post a lot, but you know what I mean? You see the vibe we're on in there. So, you know, if you got like a good piece of hip hop you want to drop in there, you think something sets the bar, drop the video in there. That's what it's for. It's also a place for artists to network. And yeah, man, I guess we held you guys up, let you get back to doing what you normally would have been doing. Thank you so much for rocking with us. Episode 53, season 2 is in the building. Peace, love, and music on top. Ladies and gentlemen, we are Ghosts.
I can show y'all the real flexor, 'cause I raised the bar and raised they lesser. I can show y'all the real